bei Anschauen. Okay, ob es hier gleich wieder zu Kämpfen kommt? Hallo? Ja, geh du mal weg, genau.
They were headed for the main gate.
I know another way.
You're coming with us then?
If you're to save your house, you'll need more than the two of us at your side. You'll need an army.
That's why you're here, isn't it? To hire one.
An army of sellswords.
Ja.
And a man to lead them. Do you hear what I'm saying, boy?
Nee, reden wir
Beska
mal.
can lead them.
What?
She's stronger than most knights in Westeros.
This is your fight, Asher. Your family.
None of that matters without sellswords to hire. And all the companies around here are engaged.
What about Croft?
One-eyed Croft, with the second sons. They're all with the Targaryen girl now.
But Croft owes me a favor.
I'm pretty sure he hates you, actually.
No. He'll help us. I'll make sure of it.
And how are you going to do that? We didn't part on the best of terms.
I'll be charming.
Right.
Charming ist immer gut. Okay, anscheinend haben die Leute hier Angst.
Well, this mother of dragons and her sellswords are headed north, so we make for Marine.
Wait, Marine? Shit.
What?
Unfinished business there. I don't want to talk about it.
We can't afford any distractions.
It's not your problem. It'll be fine. I promise.
Beska, you don't have to come. You could head to Astapor or even Karth.
No, I'm coming. Nothing there I can't handle.
Okay, dann ist es ja doch nicht so schlimm.
Honte renas. Yon kai canon jossi botagon costoti da ora.
Warum auch immer die etwas gegen uns haben? Gute Frage. Hallo? Hier ist nichts los. Gehen Sie weiter.
Just one more we'll have to kill later.
Let's go.
So würde ich es nicht sehen.
You did
Vielleicht
well
wäre
back
es zu
there,
laut
Asher.
gewesen.
You acted like a true leader.
You two can talk about it later. We need to get out of here. They won't stop looking for us.
It's a long journey to Marine on foot. I hope you're ready, Asher.
Oh ja.
It won't be easy.
Guess we'll find out.
Good lad. Either we cross the narrow sea with an army at our backs, or House Forrester will not survive to see winter.
Ich hoffe doch, dass es nicht so sein wird. Was ist da los? Hat jemand bei Mira eingebrochen? Hallo? Die Tür ist zumindest offen. Seh hinein. Schau hinein. Ne, wir schauen erstmal nur hinein. Eine kaputte Vase. Ein Brief auf dem Bett. Okay. Rufe laut aus. Nee. Platze hinein. Mira. Das Zimmer ist durchwühlt.
The letters from my family. What would someone want with them?
Gute Frage, aber es kann alles Mögliche sein.
Was someone going through my books?
Da war auch jemand dran. Fehlt was?
Everything's still here.
Okay, ich denke, es geht wirklich nur um Informationen. Kratzer. Mhm.
Why would someone do this?
Okay. Hier ist nichts weiter, dann schauen wir uns den Brief mal an.
I have information that will aid you with the imp. Meet me in the gardens at midnight.
Um wen es da wohl geht?
There.
That should last through Lady Elena's visit, at least.
There's been no news from Mira. She may not have found a way to help with Elena.
We'll be fine, Mother.
I pray you're right. Lord Glenmore's army could keep us from ruin. But Elena must still agree to the marriage.
My lord. You might remind Lady Elena that in terms of lineage, you are still very much a man.
Maester?
What I mean is, if the two of you wanted to produce an heir...
How would you know that?
I just meant that since there's no obvious damage, that...
Enough, Maester. When we last spoke of Elena, you
Yeah.
said you'd push to get her father's army. And so you must. Just remember that she'll want to see gentleness in you too. I don't mean to burden you with unwanted advice.
Thank you, Mother. This advice well taken.
I'm just so glad to see you home.
My lord, she's here.
Na, dann nur herein mit ihr. Und hoffen wir, dass Roderick es mit ihr gut kann. Hallo.
You look...
Welcome to Ironrath, Elena. It's good to see you.
Where are my courtesies? It's good to see you too.
Die ist doch
Please.
hübsch. Ich habe jetzt mit was Schlimmerem gerechnet. Aber wenn das mal was für die große Liebe wird.
So, here we are. I'm glad to see you up and about.
You look as beautiful as ever, Elena.
Oh, thank you. I set out for Ironrath as soon as I heard you were alive. My father suggested I wait, but I can't believe it's been 2 years.
Your brother's name day feast. We danced until the sun came out.
But now your house prepares for a funeral. And you... Tell me the truth, Roderick. How are you, really? And please, be honest with me. I don't mean to pry, but...
I'm getting better every day. Might be a while before we dance again, though.
I'm glad to hear you're recovering. So much has changed since we were children. Playing hide and seek in the grove and...
You're so easy to find. You always hid behind the same tree.
Maybe I wanted you to find me. But Roderick... I need to ask you something. When I arrived at Ironrath today, your courtyard was filled with drunken soldiers. White Hill soldiers. They said some terrible things. The White Hills are your oldest enemies, Roderick. Why are they here?
Oha, ja, das stimmt.
Has something happened?
Trust me, they won't be here long.
That wasn't an answer.
Nein.
I'm going to be honest with you, Roderick. I have always looked forward to our marriage. But in light of all that's happened to your family... My father is questioning the wisdom of our betrothal. He wants me to call it off.
We can't let him do that to us.
I'm not powerless here, Roderick. If I told him I thought this marriage was wise, he'd listen. And frankly, I'm torn. I don't care about your scars, Roderick. I love the boy you were, and I can love the man you are. My family can't get drawn into a war with the Boltons. They're the Wardens of the North. And they flay their enemies.
You and I can overcome anything.
I once thought so too. But I have to be practical.
Elena.
It doesn't matter how we feel. How can I ask my father to risk everything? Even for you.
Because I love you, Elena.
Roderick.
Das klingt alles gar nicht so verkehrt.
I'm sorry. But I have to think of my family.
Oh.
I'm going to tell Father the betrothal is off. If it helps, we can delay the announcement. It'll give you time to get your affairs in order.
Deepest apologies, my lord. I tried to stop him, but...
So, the rumors are true.
You have no right to just...
And if it isn't Elena Glenmore? You're not still marrying into this wretched family?
My father has not yet made a decision.
Well, for what it's worth, you can do much better than this cripple. And my son Griff needs a bride.
Mind your own business, Whitetail.
My son's affairs are not your concern.
Then why not tell him why you invited me here?
I sent a raven to Lord Whitehill about letting Brian attend the funeral. But I never expected him to barge in like this.
Oh, she practically begged me to come. Of course, I'd want the same in her position. The youngest son home to mourn his dead father and brother.
Ryan belongs at that funeral. With his family.
Not until I'm certain that you know your place. Lord Ramsay ordered your family to obey my soldiers until my son Griff arrives from Harrenhal.
Ja.
But now, I hear you're ordering them around and keeping them dull on wine. It makes me start to question your obedience.
Lud, enough of this.
I do not have to obey.
See? That's just the kind of arrogance I'm talking about. So, here's the idea. We're going to make a fresh start, you and I. Your brother Ethan was so self-righteous it made me sick. But you're a different man entirely, aren't you? So, if you want Ryan at that funeral, show Lady Elena you respect your betters. Kneel and kiss my shiny ring.
Just do it, Roderick.
You don't want to end up like your brother, do you?
Please. It means nothing.
Nein,
Get to see
natürlich.
Ryan again.
Go on. Get on your knees.
Nein.
I'm not kissing your ring. Do what you must.
Fine. I'll just tell Ryan you didn't want to see it.
No, please.
And because of your defiance, I'm taking what should have been mine in the first place. The other half of the Ironwood
You
Forest.
can't do
Ramsay
that!
Snow
I know
said...
what Ramsay said. I'm saying something else. As of today, I harvest ironwood from wherever the fuck I please. And you can't do a bloody thing to stop me.
Careful, Whitehill. House Glenmore backs us.
And we're backed by the Boltons. So you'll be getting flayed together. Well, I have what it came for. I'll leave you to your business.
Das sind so viele Entscheidungen auf einmal gefallen. Und ich hoffe, Elena
By the way,
ist jetzt nicht so
my men have a name for you. Roderick the
unüberzeugt.
Ruined. Isn't that clever?
Ich habe gerade auf jeden Fall leicht erschrocken geschaut.
I can't believe you! You threw my family's name in front of Lord Whitehill! I said you could delay the announcement, not use me as a shield.
You'd put your pride ahead of your family.
Okay,
What's
das war
poor
vielleicht
Ryan
nicht
going
ganz
to
so
think?
geil.
That we've abandoned him.
We can't afford to show weakness, Mother.
It would have been a minor sacrifice.
Okay, die Frauen wenden sich also beide ab. Wer sagt alles cool?
My lord, are you well?
This fight isn't over. Not even close.
Nicht wirklich.